Hi everyone! Welcome back to Dragon Age the Veilguard. Last time we got in contact with some of Nev's contacts, the Shadow Dragons and Minrathous, as well as a Templar she knows named Rana. We ran through the crossroads, explored one of Fen'Harel's old memories in the war with Elgar'nan, and now have found our way back to Arlathan Forest. So, we're going to jump in by selecting a quest. And I think we said we want to do some companion quests, so let's start with Bellara. Since we have her with us right now. I guess we have both of them with us right now, though. Alright.
If what happened at Demeter's Crossing spreads,
not much we can do to stop it.
The whole village, covered in blight, I heard. What could do such a thing?
From Irland's journal. Who's this Morrigan? Strife brought a mage named Morrigan. They have some kind of history. I don't care much for her. This is our forest. We've been defending it, and now she wanders it like she rules Arlathan. Farther down the page. After I wrote that, I asked around about her. Morrigan may be uppity, but I guess anyone with her family would be. They say her mother was Flemeth, a legendary witch of the wilds that we still tell tales about. She has a bunch of witch daughters all over the place. Some say Flemeth was immortal, so I don't know what that makes Morrigan. Scary, I guess. They say Morrigan's an incredibly dangerous mage, that she's into blood magic. She's a shapeshifter. She can turn into a dragon. She was an advisor to the Inquisition, and she's had more lovers than trees in the forest. She wanders the world being mysterious, popping up whenever it suits her fancy. I don't know if what's the truth or not, but I'm watching my back around her. Fair enough. And then we have read that. It keeps suggesting that we haven't. Come on. Clear. Thank you.
Here it's Elgar'nan and Gillenane.
I won't believe it. Can't be. Our very own god's trying to kill us all.
See what we can
Be
sell.
happy to sell you a bit or a bob. Or both.
Nug carvings, cute. Okay, that's not a whole lot of stuff. Oh, but it is enough to level us up. Nice. Anything we would like to buy? It's not a whole lot better. This one is actually a lot better than the short brush she's currently using. I could upgrade my Veil Song. Sure, let's do it. And then I don't reckon I need any of that stuff. I do want to upgrade what Bellara was wearing. Oh, we can get Bellara's gift. Cute. And I will get my banner and the elven decor to decorate the lighthouse, since that's where Arana's from. I don't know that any of these outfits are particularly Arana coded. I'll get them in Minrathous as an outfit in case, but I don't think they would wear the hazard suit.
Till next time.
All right. Anything else for us in here? I think not.
Recently, around the time Solus's ritual went wrong.
The animals sensed it right away, before we even knew. Whole flocks of birds scattered to the wind. I figured something wicked was brewing. Then the holler made scarce, and I knew for sure.
I see. Scribbled note. Darren, I really should have insisted to Melia that she leave the depths of the forest earlier. I knew something was wrong. My magic felt different. The air felt charged. Even the wind rustling through the leaves sounded like a warning. She told me to go ahead, to wait by the river. I was there with the others when we started to see the lights in the sky. Her Aravel never made it out. I'm so sorry. Alright. Let's see how deep into the forest we need to go. Over here.
You've met Strife in Ireland before, right?
Varric and I did. We passed through Arlathan Forest while we were searching for Solus. Strife and Irulan helped us navigate the Fade.
Oh, I heard about that. Spatial anomalies and time loops. I wish I could have seen it.
Varric hated it so much, being outdoors and all. And when the outdoors is upside down and lost in time and you're harassed by spirits wearing your face, well...
Oh, that would be a nightmare for anyone, I think.
Yeah, for sure. Alright. Well, let's,
See that, bad guys?
do a little combat.
Harding!
Nice. That was easy. I didn't really mean to cast my wall of fire. Yeah, we're gonna go do Valara's quest first, and then we'll come back for Harding's. Oh, but first, actually, before we do that, let me just destroy that Deep Stalker. That's crazy. Nice. What I was trying to say was first, let's speak to the spirit.
I fixed it. Why is it still ruining everything? Stop. This isn't you. It's the mirror. Please stop. Stop.
Maybe if we found the people the spirit's talking about, that might help.
Yeah. What is the spirit talking about?
Trapped. Can't get out. Oh, it hurts. It's dark. Please. They didn't know what to do. They didn't want to die. Stop the thoughts. Stop the fears. Quiet, please. Make it quiet.
It's really upset, and if it stays like this, it could turn into a demon, I mean. Could this spirit sense the agony of the Dalish who recently died in the forest?
Help them. Help me.
Oh boy.
No way out. No way through the rock. Walls closing in, darkness closing in.
Oh, what's this? Word inscription. The secrets of the past now hidden, to each and every man forbidden. But seek ye with a watchful eye, find a key in the owl's cry.
Huh. A giant owl. Must be something to this.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Let's run up through here. Loop right through there. Oh, come on. I wanted to open that. Thank you. Start quest. Alright. Belara returns to the Veil Jumpers to test ancient elven artifacts and ensure they behave safely. The quiet moment offers a chance to get to know her better.
Okay, we all know why we're here, right?
Make sure that the artifacts we calmed stay calmed. We know.
This should be easy. Yenarl, you and Strife take the first set. Irlin and Hamuel take the second. Rook and I will handle the rest.
Is this necessary?
Why are we out here doing this again?
We're going to check the crystal alignment, fade connection, and then the lyrium reserves.
Has alignment ever been a problem? Even once?
It's not worth the risk. Even if it's only off by a little bit, we know what happens.
Happened once, and we can't even be sure the crystal alignment was why. Look, I know what you're saying, but maybe if
We check it every single time.
I'm sorry. You're right, sorry.
Forget it.
Is everything okay?
Are you okay, Belara? I'm fine.
It's my fault, really. I'm sorry, Belara.
Let's go. We want to get back quickly.
Of course. See you soon.
Rana really does look so little compared to all of them. They're just very short. You know, like everybody else that they're around right there
So
else.
what was that all about?
What was what all about?
That tension, it seemed pretty heavy.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Here we are, the artifact vault. Or one of them, at least.
I almost missed this place. And all the holes in the walls.
Repairing reality doesn't leave a lot of time for repairing walls. At least until someone falls through a hole in the floor. Random example.
Codex update. Scouting report. The trees are singing. Expedition scouting report. Veil jumpers Rainan and Nasir reporting. The trees in Ruins Reach started humming today. We heard faint echoes and went looking. We could never pinpoint it, but it sounded like music. It took us a while to realize it was coming from all directions. So we spent an hour going in circles trying to make sense of that. Finally, it dawned on us. It was coming from the trees. We were completely surrounded by the hum. Inside it, the whole forest was bathed in it. We couldn't tell if it was the leaves or the branches making that sound. We brought back samples of both, but as soon as we left Ruins Reach, the hum stopped. We haven't heard it since. Cool. Artifact name, Dirthaman's Guidance. Found on the western edge of White Spire, buried in snow. Artifact will cause nearby things to continue floating upwards indefinitely when unstable. Currently cannot be retrieved. Dirthaman is whose Valislane Arana has. Artifact name, Gilanane's Binding. Found in the ruins of an unnamed Taig. Artifact will combine multiple living creatures into one body when unstable. Causes immediate death in most cases. Ooh, the cases that aren't immediate death, that must be awful.
Okay, see those 2 power crystals? The ones that aren't glowing? There should be a couple of replacements, charged ones in the room. If you grab them, I'll make sure the artifact stays calmed.
Sounds good, dude. Artifact name, Silase's Firefly. Found in the center of a large charred circle, artifact will emit tremendous heat and light when unstable. Will melt stone. Artifact name, Tears of June. Found at the bottom of a large well, artifact will separate all nearby materials into constituent pieces when unstable. Materials can include people. Oof. Carefully written note. We need better guidance around artifact retrieval. No clear direction on what to do when you find one, and how to tell if it's safe. Lots of new people mean lots of risks. Blar has some suggestions. Given her history, she's motivated to make this all safer. Suggest we convene and talk about her proposals. Strife. Hastily scrawled note. Borrowed the gauntlet artifact. Figured out how to make it create arrows. And it resonates with other artifacts. Not sure what that means, but interesting. Will return soon. Promise. B. And there's a lovely big wedge of cheese in here. That's Alistair's artifact. Here's one. Balara.
Okay, new power crystal is in.
Great! And the artifact didn't collapse the room.
Forgot how much fun the whole veil jumper thing is.
Safer than fighting gods, at least.
Point taken.
Sometimes it seems. Seems like a lot of these artifacts can just like make you fall apart immediately, so.
And there we go.
So it's calmed now?
Should be, and it'll stay that way for a while. And in the meantime, it won't tear up in reality. Okay, let's keep going.
Sure, sounds good.
Alright, let's go. What jumps you got, Valara? Oh,
So it's nice out, at least. You know,
Country.
ignoring that reality itself is paper thin here,
Hard to ignore that.
right?
I think this is so freaky and awesome. The tree that's growing legs and arms. And like the people that are trees, but they're also people. The first time I played this game, I kind of just stood here in this grove for quite a while, like I'm doing right this second, and just kind of admired it. It's messed up, but it's kind of gorgeous.
Found one. Great. Bring it over here and put it in the socket.
So, and then there are these hands coming up out of the ground. They're even larger than like the people here. Like this is two people that are merged together, but these people always look terrified. Well, not always, I suppose. Frequently. But yeah, Arlathan's really, really pretty.
So what did this artifact do? Before it was calmed, I mean.
It would bring flaming rocks down all around it, every 30 minutes. And for some reason, you'd hear chanting while it did it. Not sure what that was about.
Interesting. It's like a meteor swarm every 30 minutes. It's a lot. I like how the leaves are still the same though, even though the branches have become this like crazy anomaly, abomination. Not abomination in the terms of Dragon Age, but you know.
Okay, reserves replaced, which means there. Everything's looking good. Thank you, by the way, for helping out. You have better things to do. I know.
And this is important too.
We're keeping reality intact. That feels pretty important.
Right. Good point. Okay, one more to go.
Alright, where to next, Belle? I think it's odd that Valara wears shoes. Dalish don't usually wear shoes. Like,
Not too far now. Thank you for giving me this chance to help people.
You were already kind of doing that. As a veil jumper.
Sort of, but it was never as big, you know? As grand. Helping you. Well, we're helping lots of people. Everywhere. I like that.
nice. I just picture myself doing that, running and jumping, and then just like slamming ribs first into jagged stone. Like, even if you manage to pull yourself up, aren't you just like horrifically winded? I mean, I always knew these people were built stronger than me, but like, come on. So like, what's up with this instrument? This like lute or mandolin or something, some kind of cool stringed instrument. It's here that we don't get to like know anything at all about. I figured there might be a codex entry, but there isn't.
I never really got the hang of calming artifacts.
I heard you preferred a more direct approach.
Smash one dangerous artifact.
There's a
Hey,
giant
Rook,
rock.
what do you need?
Never mind.
Oh, I'm sorry I cut off our conversation. Smash one artifact with a giant rock and then something.
Found the other crystal? Great. Slot it in.
Save app. Put this one back over here. Just a little bit of a lighting glitch I'm seeing over there. It's not bad though, so hopefully it doesn't read terrible in the recording.
There. Done. Hey, you okay? Oh, I'm fine. Or will be. It takes a lot out of you, all those little magic bits. Not hard, just exhausting. But it needs to be done, and done right.
You'll burn yourself out.
Any veiled jumper could do this. You need to watch yourself so you don't burn out. Why would you specifically have to do it? Because maybe then I can make up for it. Make up for what? For not being good enough when it counted? I'm sorry, I can't. Not right now.
Oh. Well. Make sure there's nothing at the other end of this bridge. And then we'll go talk to her. There is not. And if I were to jump, I would die. It's down there though. Oh, that's the artifact vault, that's right. I forget we're just up on top of it. What's up, Alara?
Laura, I'm... my brother. What? Back there, you asked me why I did this. Why I put myself out here. For him. For my brother. Wherever he is.
I'm sorry. What do you mean? What? What do you mean?
Where is he? Oh, no. It's okay. Well, no, it's not okay. But not because of you. Syrian. That was his name. We were the same, you know? In a lot of ways. We wanted to learn everything. About Elvenon, the magic, the people, all of it. We heard about the Notisterthalin, figured it had the answers, or some of them. Then Arlathan started going wrong. I joined the Veil Jumpers to help people, and he kept looking, kept putting himself in danger. It should have been safe. I know, I checked that artifact 3 times. I guess it should have been 4. Artifact started pulsing. He was too close. I couldn't find my way in. They called him a hero. Wanted to make a statue. They thought it would make it all okay.
I think Aurora is just silent.
It wasn't fair. But it never is it? Syrian felt responsible. For our people. For me. My little brother. He thought he needed to take care of me. He called me Vora Shivan. Hummingbird. In Elven. Said it was because I could never sit still. But he loved me for it. Said it kept him thinking. Trying to keep up. And he helped me too. He kept me focused, anchored. And now he's gone. Because I wasn't good enough. It's not your fault. You have to know that. Then why does it feel like it was? You lost someone important. Guilt's part of that. But if you don't learn to get past it, you'll drown. I wish it were that easy. I've tried. Told myself I couldn't have done anything, and my head believes it. But my heart doesn't. So I try to make up for it. Honor him. Learn about our people. Find the truth. Maybe when I do, I'll feel it. Feel what? That he forgives me. And that I deserve it.
Poor Bellara.
We should head back. Rook. Thank you for being here.
Come on, buddy. Sad. Quest complete. Echoes of the past. Bellara tested the artifacts and concluded that they are safe. She also opened up about her brother Syrian, who died in a magical mishap that Bellara blames herself for. Alright. Let's do some quick inventory work. Alright, Storm Spear is the best one we have. And that's our best mage knife. Alright, we are working along with our best possible armor. The Defiant Plate's kind of nice. Whoa. I think I'm gonna actually leave the Defiant Plate on for now. Hellas Grace. Do we still want Hellas Grace? What's this one? Quick iteration. I'm gonna do the projectile stuff. Yeah, it's a better belt. That's all of our stuff. So put another thing. Let's do our companions. We got a new outfit for Bellara, which looks really good. Got her also a ring. Yeah, this is cute. I don't remember having this outfit for her my previous games. Harding. Also a new outfit, but also can level up. We're gonna put her +100 and her detonate overwhelm. Lucanis. It says Harding. Oh, also that bow. Yes. Lucanis can have his new outfit. He can do his debilitate. And again. And then Nev. Upgrade. I want to do facial pace and icebreaker. And then my skills. Oh wait, we still have something for Nev. This. Brace for frozen duration. And that's for my skills. I do have 3. Cool. What do we got over here? Over here you can even get to Tempest, which is pretty nice. Could migrate this way. Turn fire. What is this? Use a light or heavy attack after a perfect defense. Oh, I don't like ever do defense. Perfect defenses. I don't ever use Q. The Storm Surge is pretty good. Because I think that's the direction we're kind of headed this time. More so than this way. I don't know, it is projectile. We are kind of... Debating. Uncertain. Oh, no, that's really cool. We're doing this. So, critical damage or stagger. Okay, increase our mana after enemy. Projectiles. The projectile ability grants rally party. That's pretty cool. Strike ability applies shock. And then these critical damage. Now do critical damage to enemies suffering necrosis. And critical against enemies who are knocked down. I think we have to do this. And then versus barrier or electrical damage. Let's just do electric damage. Okay. Let's go do Harding's personal quest then. Now that we are back in the main section of Arlathan. I say as I'm going absolutely the wrong direction. I think it'll guide me where it's supposed to, but
Trouble coming.
from where? Oh, over here. Cool. Did you detonate that overwhelm? Honestly, probably everyone should put this in there. Oh man. That was just not quite the right location. Finish it. Nice.
Good work, everyone.
I'm realizing this was not the quest I thought I was going to. As I run around in circles at this quest. What is this quest? This one? Yes. Find the clan's mementos. Looking for some kind of piece of personal something or another. Probably not in the midst of all the trees where you actually can't see. Oh my gosh, these Hala. Awful. Okay, we're just kind of running in loops right now. It's probably right over here, actually, by the fin, by the doggy. He's not right here by the doggy. Okay, we're running around in circles too much. That's not what we're doing today. We're not just running around in circles like a crazy person. We're gonna go talk to Harding. And we can go back through this way.
Oh, what a horrible way to go.
Never seen anything like it. I'm used to plants that you eat, not the other way around.
Everything about the forest is changing. Now even the plants can kill you.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Let's just come through this way. Because obviously we're going to go through here. Oh, yep. Because it won't let us do it until we do it. Alright. Start our quest with Harding. Harding wants to get better at her strange new abilities and head to Arlathan Forest for some much needed practice.
This should be perfect. It's wide open, lots of rocks, and away from people. I don't want to try anything where I could hit someone.
Maybe if I see more of this stone magic, it'll seem less weird.
This is all new to me too, you know. Come on.
Let's see what you
Being
got.
able to move the terrain's going to be really useful for a scout.
Getting up high for good vantage.
Let's try it out for practice.
All right. See what you do.
All right. See this rock? I'm gonna move it.
I can tell because of the way that it is.
Oh, awkward.
Just keep trying.
Don't give up. You're still new at this.
I can do this. I can do this.
You can do this.
But I did
Nothing.
it before, when we were fighting Darkspawn.
We were in danger. Maybe that helped?
So, a mental cue. Some kind of emotional trigger.
You're protecting someone.
Maybe you could think about how your abilities protect us.
Instinct. Protection. Shield myself. Shield others. If I had this magic before, I could have...
Yes.
I could have protected the people who matter.
You can't save everyone.
You can't be everywhere, even with these abilities.
I should give up and not even try?
Didn't say that. I just meant that no one's safe forever, even with magic.
Either way, I think I'll need more practice with this. Don't you?
Yeah, definitely. We always need more practice.
I wonder what's up there. Think you could find us a route?
Maybe. I'll take a look.
Yeah, let's see what we got.
I bet you could move this to give us something to climb on.
Oh yeah, they could. Do it.
Right.
There you
Well
go.
done. Let's find another rock for you to practice.
The multitudes called out, finding solace in each other.
What?
I don't know. I was just saying something, wasn't I? Huh. Just came to me.
So weird. It's just like in her head all of a sudden, but like it's kind of awesome. Just very strange.
Think you could clear a path for us?
Ooh, yeah, pull this one up from underwater.
Leave it to me.
Look at that. You're getting good.
Look at
Wanna
that.
try another one?
Why not?
We're just shattering everything. Good. If you...
Got it. There you go.
Practice is really helping, huh?
I might even be ready for a bigger challenge now.
Ooh.
Over here.
So many rocks. And they feel different. That one's granite. That one's slate. I think that one might be quartz. I wonder if the rock's composition affects my magic. Sorry, just thinking out loud. Let's get back to it. Practicing, I mean.
Let's see.
Heard ya.
Heard ya.
Look, the abilities are still strange, but at least you're learning to control them.
Oh, absolutely.
What was that?
Oh my gosh.
Someone's in trouble.
Over here,
Okay.
Harding. We need to move quick.
Please, someone! Is anyone out there?
Someone's in trouble. We need to go.
Give me a second, dude. I'm working on it. Working on it.
I can't move.
Hold on. Up over there. I bet that's where he is.
How about if you move this rock?
Let's see if I can get up there from here. I think so.
There he is. Let's hurry. Easy.
Maker, I thought I was dead for sure.
You got lucky.
You got lucky. Really lucky.
The rocks. How did you do that?
Harding?
Harding?
Do you hear that?
Hear what?
Sister, I feel you, touched by the ancients as I was. Find me. Look to those closest to the stone, and find me.
Harding? What's wrong? What are you hearing?
I'm sorry. Let's just get our friend to safety. And then we'll talk.
Yeah, let's get this dude out of here.
Okay.
Back to the Veil Jumper camp. Alright, quest complete. An unfamiliar sense. After practicing her newfound gifts in Arlathan Forest, Harding has learned to call upon the ability reliably. While on her excursion, however, she was interrupted by a mysterious voice that only she could hear. The voice told Harding to seek out those closest to the stone for the answers she seeks. Ooh. Alright. Let's see what else we have. I guess we do have a couple of things to do here in Arlathan, but we may come back to them later. We certainly can't get to Hosberg yet. I think let's pop back to the lighthouse and then head back over to Minrathous. So first off, let's return to the lighthouse. We'll give Balara the gift we got her. Then we'll do other stuff. We can go check in with our folks real quickly before we head back over to Minrathous. We're gonna go talk to Varric first. See if he's got anything for me.
So, Scout Harding glows now? Is that a thing everyone's doing, or just her?
Just her. I think. I don't think anybody else glows. I guess Nev has a glow about her if you consider the wisps. Ooh, so we can have our original, or we can make it elven based. What's it look like if it's elven? Yeah, let's let it be this. Cute. Alright. Let's check in with Harding.
You've been quiet.
I know. Just thinking. But I said we'd talk, didn't I? I heard a voice after we saved that man. It told me I was touched by the ancients and that I should seek it out. Seek her out.
Now you know how it feels.
Aha! Now you know what it's like to have a voice in your head.
You know, I don't care for it. What if she's like me? Maybe that's why only I heard her. She said to look to those closest to the stone to locate her.
Meaning...
The children of the stone. Dwarves. Not surface folk like me, but the ones from the deep roads. Almost 10 years ago, a shaper from Orzammar bonded with a titan.
Titans, ancients... You think it's related?
It would make sense, wouldn't it? Volta. That was the shaper's name. Maybe there are more like her down there.
I think being unique is good.
Or you could be the only dwarf in the world with magic, which must feel nice.
A little, but I don't know everything about it yet, and I probably should. I know some people in Orzammar. I'll reach out. If I hear anything, you'll be the first to know.
Awesome. Man, I am so sleepy and for no good reason. Alright, let's go check in with Balara. Now that Harding's gonna go check in with some folks in Orzammar. That's pretty neat. See if Balara has anything to say. Well, nothing directly.
Rook, good to see you.
But we do have a gift to give her. I found this little froggy guy.
Wow, thank you.
You know, the gifts, I like that you can get them gifts. I feel like it is very sorely, like very poorly done, because you can't get them, like, they don't say anything, really. They're just like, wow, thanks. And you're like, yes?
Hey Rook, the Shadows will keep an eye on the Venatori, but I'm sure they'll stay a pain in our side, too.
Like, why does it have to be a light little cutscene for them to just be like, thanks? I feel like it should just place like it does when you're placing decor in your room, and then they should have just like an audio line if that's how little they wanted to do with it. Any update to the shopping list? No update to the shopping list. Any update to Lucanus? Yes, slightly.
You know, we have more comfortable rooms and basically infinite space, so why
Why does the trained assassin prefer a quiet, unassuming spot with good choke points?
Guess you just answered that question.
Besides, I'm closer to the coffee.
It's very true. It's very funny though that he's like, "Yep, I'll hang out in the pantry. The pantry's the place for me." This is something. No, what was that light on that chair? Where is that coming from? Out that little like balcony window? Gotcha. Let's see what we can do with the caretaker.
Abundance.
Yes, upgrade our workshop level, and then see if we can go through and upgrade our items. Whoa, it's not the button I meant to click. Hello? Oh, things are glitched weirdly. Try again. There we go. Me, and then Balara. And then Harding. And then Lucanus. And Nev. Got it. Everything's nice and upgraded. Let's just jump from the map. Let's go to Minrathous, to Docktown. Obviously we have to have Nev. Let's do Nev and Harding.
Fewer people than I expected. Let's find Asher.
Asher?
The Viper. He prefers to be called Asher in private. Said I could tell you.
Alright. Yeah, look how comfy it would be over here. Chairs. There's a little zone back in here. It's a nice little library. And there he is. Oh, they're first a doggy. Oh. And then... Ooh, look at their map. Neat. You can see a lot of it. That's basically all of Thedas. It's hard to pinpoint cities, but...
Trouble in the Anvalanim. Darkspawn.
But those tunnels are safe passage for...
I know. We've had to close that entrance.
We can help. We've recently had to deal with Blight. Those Darkspawn have to be destroyed before they get out into the city.
If you get through, signal the all clear at the hidden door.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's go out and around then. Oh, not this way. Through here. I like that little sigil.
This is troubling. Darkspawn in the city.
And in one of the worst places. The shadows rely on those tunnels to rescue people.
Odd. Anvalanim is the ancient elven word for womb.
Huh. Interesting.
Anvalanim is womb. That is interesting. Twin logger. Okay, cool. I feel like I can also get like a few of the cheaper, like, generic ones. I wish it would say like if it's worth something to other places. Cause like I still need to sell like so much for stuff here. But like I know nobody cares about like food. Another demonic Bazor. That's fair. Where are we at? Okay. Not much then. Herbs. Is that enough to rank us up? Let's do it. Oh, I don't have enough ore. Can I buy ore from you? No, I can't. That sucks. I can go ahead and at least get the gift for Nev, though. That's good for now. I do think I want to go ahead and buy this, because I remember I think Nev wearing that a lot later in the game. Yeah. Cool.
Come back soon. We'll have more.
Alright. From here, we then have to go this way now.
The Anvalanim should have an entrance this way. The passage is hidden by a wall carving. Keep an eye out. Venatori. Why are they so close to the shop?
Good question. Why are they so close?
There. Is that the wall carving you mentioned?
That's the one. There's a switch behind the serpent's head on the left.
Cool. I didn't even get damaged. Sweet.
Got it. It's dark down here, isn't it?
Like the womb of the city. I like to call it the belly of the beast. Ooh.
Don't like the sound of that.
Ew. It's gross
Can't
and
get
bitey
through
down
here. But we've got to clear the obstacle somehow.
And clear these blight boils.
That did it. We can get through now.
I got a fight on me. Let's kill those shadow dragon rats.
Gold Mage. Lysander. Icebreaker. Ghouls. We're gonna just go.
I can be in this place. Shadow dragon agents. They're down here with us. Get them. Let them come for reinforcements.
Reinforcements. We can't let them reach the Shadow Dragon hideout. Even more Venatori. We have to take up the leaders.
Toot toot in here.
We've got company.
Yes, we do.
Still blocked. There's another boil somewhere. In the back.
Live and fight, fool!
Here we go.
That will be punished!
Oh, there they go. I was like, aren't there these guys? Yeah.
Ranged attackers.
Dang.
Those darks will be Venatori
Oh,
on the
whoops.
same
I didn't mean to
side.
use my ult. Oh well.
I know, and that worries me. At least that seems to be the last of them.
It should be safe for the shadows to use the entrance again.
Let's find it and tell them to open up.
That was... Do I need to mark this up to being the next difficulty up? Does this need to... Do I need to make this to hard mode? Underdog mode? Because, like, this is too easy. And maybe it's just, like, playing mage is, like, playing on easy mode. But, I mean, really? Like, that was way too easy. Yes, I did accidentally use my ultimate, but, like, even if I hadn't, come on. I think we're just gonna need to find, like, vantage spots like this when I'm playing my rogue, so that I can snipe. And anything else in here? Yeah, there's a memento. Seems to be all. It's really dark. And it's still bright outside coming in through my window.
There it is. The hidden entrance back into the shop.
Anything else around here before we go up? Just a little bit of field provisions. Not much to smash into. A green bottle. Okay.
It's Rook. All clear down here.
Nice work. I'll get the door.
Thanks, Marissa.
Good that you're still standing. Best let Asher know.
Cool. We're in safe house, looks like. They're like 3 tall bunks. Are they 3 tall or are they 4 tall? No, they're only 3 tall. But I guess it does go tall enough if you needed to.
How did the Venatori find the Shadow Dragon's hideout? Isn't it a secret?
We help the people in Docktown. They know where we are. Someone might have talked about the shop. People spreading rumors, that's easy to handle. But Darkspawn, that's different.
Yeah. Just like a little personal kitchen back here. It looks like it's covered in blood. I think it's probably like iron deposits, or paint. But if it is a kitchen covered in blood, that's concerning. Alright. Alright, Viper. We're back.
We really saved our skins there, Rook. Those Darkspawn could have destroyed us.
It wasn't just Darkspawn. Venatori were there too, and they weren't fighting each other.
How is that possible? Darkspawn attack all living things.
Darkspawn are blighted. If the gods control the blight, they might control the Darkspawn.
It's probably best not to make any assumptions.
Let's not jump to conclusions before we have more answers.
If you're looking for answers about the Venatori, I may have a lead. A warehouse on the other side of the city. Lots of cult activity. And some of them were spotted headed towards a shop. Could be a coincidence, or it could be something more.
It's worth a look.
Agreed. Rook?
Let's go. I'll say it right when they do.
One day you're moving.
The Viper, or Asher, I suppose. Is he the leader of the Shadow Dragons?
One of them. He made his name freeing slaves and supporting their rebellions. He won't stop until slavery ends in Tevinter.
Good.
So the Viper's real name is Asher?
A middle name. He calls himself Viper for first impressions, or so he says.
What do you mean?
Asher just doesn't have the same impact, does it?
No, it does not. Who is the Viper? Don't actually answer. I think I've heard what the actual answer is. But I'm trying to just consider it. He's Matt Mercer. That's who he is.
Those are Venatori. We're on the right track.
Oh. Hey, why didn't that knock you down? Get out of here. Why won't you actually attack the crystal? Must be guarded from another angle.
Watch out. The Venatori have posted guards.
Soldier, soldier, mage, mage. Love, love, peace, peace. Learn to play piano. Those guys. Get him staggered. Let's cult mage over here. Oh wow. Point blank. Not point blank. Head on. What are you looking for there? Bash. Let's heal real quick. Beautiful. Just also take what they took real quick. Whatever that is. Got it. Gorgeous. Alright. What's this note? Damp notice. Venatori, stop leaving the rooftop passage open. It lets in a draft.
Someone's mad about their fellow Venatori leaving the rooftop passage open.
Sounds like a way to get inside without being seen.
If they left it open again.
Yep. Hey, kitty. No pet this kitty. Oh, hi.
We're not alone.
I think we're alone now. We're not. shoot. Are you gonna try to attack? Or are you just not acknowledging us since we're too far at range?
Let's keep moving before more of them come crawling out.
I don't think he knew he was that we were at range. Someone should have been in his party shouting at him, "They're coming from range!" Like they do at my party. Still nothing down there? No. Interesting. Oh, I can't climb up from the back side of the ladder. There we go.
See that? Bad guys.
Lots of Venatori. We must be close.
And then the one that's overwhelmed, detonate that one. And then you, why don't you blizzard them?
Not too bad.
Nice.
Venatori guarding the place. Someone conveniently left the rooftop entrance open again.
Haha. Sucks to suck, Venatori.
That sounds like magic, I think. Venatori up to no good, I bet.
I love Harding being like, that sounds like magic. 2 mages in the party with her. Like, Harding, darling, I think we both would know an incantation better than you would. Especially Nev, given that this would be a Tevinter incantation. And given that she's Tevene. Not a Venatori, of course, but Tevene.
They're summoning Darkspawn.
How? Venatori and Darkspawn.
Uh-huh. Alright. Go.
Under their control. Stop them.
Not in my city. Need to move.
Alright, what else can we do now? Let's just knock out this Hurlock the rest of the way. Can we just worry about the mages? That's not too bad.
This cannot be possible.
And pow.
That's all of the Darkspawn and Venatori. Let's search the place and figure out what they were doing.
Yeah, I should be playing this on a harder setting. Venatori missive. Knight Commander Lanos. We are blessed indeed to have such a loyal friend as in you. Continue to serve us, and you will be richly rewarded for the glory of Tevinter Reborn.
This note. Knight Commander Lenos of the Minrathous Templars is being paid off by Venatori.
Damn it.
Damn it indeed, Nev. Oh my gosh, there's baskets of coffee here. We gotta talk to Lucanus.
Look at this. Draining into the tunnels below the city, perhaps?
One more way, the Venatori released blight into our tunnels. I'll tell the other shadows.
See what I can destroy in here. Let's see. Oh. What's that? A warning. Shadow dragons are watching us. Do not let them get close. The exact location of their hideout is unknown, but they use the catacombs. Send Darkspawn to root them out.
This explains the Darkspawn we keep finding in the catacombs.
At least they don't know where the shadow dragons are. Exactly.
No, not quite. Ritual instructions. Elgarnon has blessed us with ancient knowledge. The relic lets us control Darkspawn through their blighted blood. Use it to destroy our enemies. In his name. Instructions follow for a magical ritual to draw on the relic's power. I wish it said it'd be like 2 vials of slave blood, 1 bundle of herbs, this much magic chalk.
The gods gave the Venatori a relic they can use to control Darkspawn.
Hey, Rook. Everything all right in there? Rook, I thought I'd see if you need help.
Oh, I forgot this is what... I found it. I don't need help. I got it. I got this, dude. Don't even worry about me.
Did you find anything in there?
The risen gods taught the Venatori how to control Darkspawn. Explains why the hideout was attacked.
We found documents from the Knight Commander. I knew he was crooked. I didn't think he was actually Venatori.
Let's head back to the shop. We'll discuss things there.
Sounds good. Oh. I said scooch. I have to pet your dog. Scooch and hold hands.
We managed to catch the stragglers fleeing the warehouse.
They'll think twice before coming back here. What else did you find?
The Venatori serve Elgarnon and Gillinane, like we thought. They gave the cult control over Darkspawn.
Great. Sounds like the Venatori are going to be even more trouble.
We'll handle whatever comes.
We can handle anything the Venatori throw at us.
How do we know we can even trust you? You're not from here. You don't know Minrathous like we do. And we know as little about you as we do these risen gods you unleashed.
Fair.
Now, what is it they say? The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Mayvarus.
The cult has its hooks deep in the city. Venatori backers sit in the Magisterium chambers, and now they wield power given to them by the gods. We'll have to get along if there's any chance of surviving this.
May, what are you doing here? You promised you'd lay low.
Tried it, didn't much care for it.
Who are you?
Who are you, and can we trust you?
Look at that. There are bounds to my infamy after all. Refreshing.
Rook's been working with us. Mayvarus is one of the Shadow Dragon leaders.
Mayvarus Talani, formerly Magister Mayvarus Talani, at your service.
Wait, formerly?
My enemies conspired to have my magisterium seat stripped from me. We can talk about it later, if you want. My concerns feel petty when stacked against risen gods. The Shadow Dragons have a lot to discuss, but you, Rook, are expected at the Swan.
Me? The Cobbled Swan? Why?
The First Warden is here to speak with you.
The First Warden? Let's hope we can actually get some help with the Blight.
That'd be great.
Come back when you can. I think we'll need your help again.
We definitely need some Warden's help, so that'd be good. Quest complete. Shadows of Minrathous. The Venatori serve the risen gods, who have given the cultists magic that grants them control over Darkspawn. The cult's influence and power spreads, which means trouble for Minrathous and the world beyond.
Oh, I imagine word will spread, eventually.
Your enemies won't be pleased.
Alright.
And they'll do what, exactly? They've already ousted me from the Magisterium, and we know they're too cowardly to attempt anything else.
This is fair. Alright. To the Cobbled Swan, I suppose we go. I don't think we got any more ore in the meantime, did we? I don't know why I have to loop through the kitchen like this.
I imagine the Grey Wardens have their hands full elsewhere.
Oh, I'm sure they do. They can have their hands full of me.
But what if the Darkspawn come back?
I'll stand in the doorway and let you...
No chance.
Welcome to the shop. I'm Lorelei. Anything you need?
Why am I one short on ore?
We'll have more.
Let me see if anybody is selling one ore. What? Hello.
The antiquarian. His urchins come here for treasure. Pays well.
What? Meow. 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 What's up, buddy? Bye.
Look up there.
I went the wrong way. Way how far up? How far am I supposed to be looking? If I don't think I can get up there. Yeah, I don't think I'm allowed up there right now, unfortunately. Did I go the wrong way? I thought I went the right way out of the city. Or out of the safe house. Is the market up here?
There's so much magic in Minrathous. It's almost all you see at first. But it's also just full of people trying to live their lives, like everywhere else.
With a lot more excitement lately.
Did you go this way? Is it this way? I didn't think it was this way. I'm pretty sure this way was locked. How do I get to those other merchants? Because you leave out of here. I don't know. That's frustrating to me, actually. I did not mean to mark that. Okay, never mind.
Do Templars really not have authority over mages in Tevinter? What happens if there's blood magic? They're hitting us from afar.
Basically, what happens if there's blood magic is I try really hard to fight when my cat is in my face. Hello, sunshine. Hi, baby.
Not too bad.
There we go. Hello, baby.
Where were we?
Do Templars really not have authority over mages in Tevinter? What happens if there's blood magic? What do they do?
Depends on the Templar. Depends on who's bought their loyalty.
What do you do when the authorities can't be trusted to do the right thing?
That's how I keep busy.
It's a nerd. The authorities can never be trusted, I feel. Sorry. If you trust the authorities. Alright. Hey, baby. Hey, baby Sonny. He's a very good boy, but he is very in my way. Ah! An ore. Got it. Run. Back to where we came from. Actually, I'm just gonna fast travel. Oh. I can't fast travel. What? Never mind. Let me grab this beacon that's nearby first. Then I will run back to Shadow Dragon Hideout. Oh, not through there you won't. It's great when you can only see, well, I can see most of my screen, just not where my character is. Let me just grab this beacon. Got it. And then
Dogtown's never short on nightlife, is it?
It's when the streets are most alive. And when I'm likely working.
It offers an escape, and it's exciting. I still don't know how anyone sleeps through the noise.
don't know. Don't know. Sound like Manfred. Hey, kitty boy. What you up to, Minnie? Meow. What you up to, baby kitty? Hi, sweetheart. I'm glad he's just like becoming a staple in the videos. Sonny just has to be here for everything. I know.
Why does everyone call him?
Okay.
I heard about the warehouse.
Yes.
Darkspawn, huh? Those damned Venatori.
I don't know if there's even anything I really wanted, but damage resist barrier. Isn't Defiant Plate what I'm wearing? Yeah, absolutely. Oh, hold on. And then, are you on something? I'm not sure. Biting Thumb. Wow. That's actually pretty great. Just gonna spend all my money. And all of my dollars. Ooh. Some pretty styles. Tunic noir. I'll grab it. We'll see what it looks like. Okay.
Come back soon.
And
We'll have more.
now we can just go to our menu, our map. Go back down here. Take. Hello. Hello. Fast travel to there.
Minrathus has gone to the dogs. The Archon doesn't care. Mona's Pell dance act astounds audience.
Why would that one person sound Orlesian? Orlais is a long way from Tevinter. Maybe I should say Tevinter's a long way from Orlais. Alright.
Did the Magisterium explain why the Archon's palace went violent?
Oh yeah, we've gone down this way before. It's just been a while. And let's go to the Cobbled Swan. Okay, so as it turns out, I lost a part of the recording, so we're just gonna jump right in back from meeting the first warden. You didn't lose anything, but it's just gonna be a little weird cut here. Okay.
I am Jowin Glastrom, First Warden and Supreme Commander of Weishaupt. I received word of your team's request for Grey Warden assistance after an incursion of the Blight at Demeter's Crossing. I looked into you. An adventurous veil jumper, best known for discovering, then losing an invaluable map. I'd imagine that caused a certain resentment among your veil jumper superiors.
You're here about the Blight.
That's Veil Jumper business. You're here to talk about Grey Warden business. The Blight.
Explain to me how a veil jumper poking around in elven ruins unleashed the Blight.
Unleashed?
I think unleashed is a little strong. It was an unfortunate side effect.
The Blight was a side effect?
Yes, of stopping the Dreadwolf, elven god of lies, from destroying the Veil. We did stop him, by the way. You're welcome.
I did not come here to listen to fairy tales. I am here because of the Blight.
This is real.
It's no fairy tale. When we stopped Solus, something got out. According to the Veil Jumpers, it was the elven gods Elgernon and Gillenane. And they're not just evil. They're blighted. The point is that the gods are making the Blight worse. Demeter's Crossing was just the start. That's why we need the Grey Wardens.
I suspected more politicking from the remnants of the Inquisition. I see now that I was wrong.
I'm really glad to hear that.
It is clear that whatever you did to unleash the Blight has corrupted your already weak mind.
Okay, wait.
You will be taken to Weishaupt and placed under heavy guard until the danger you caused by unleashing the Blight passes.
Just listen, you idiot.
Are you kidding me?
I assure you, I am deadly serious.
I don't have time to sit here and stroke your ego. You need to shut up and listen. The threat is real. The gods are coming and they're bringing the Blight with them.
Let me tell you something about the Blight. It is evil, it is implacable, and above all, it is predictable. The Blight has not changed in over 1,000 years. The Grey Wardens will defeat it, as they always do. And we will do so without you causing confusion with your deranged conspiracy theories. I suggest you come along quietly.
Adamant Fortress 941 Dragon.
It's Dorian!
The Grey Wardens attempted to raise an army of demons. Hardly the models of good judgment yourselves, are you?
Everyone knows Warden Commander Clarel acted alone at Adamant Fortress.
Acted alone, you say? Imagine if everyone were to see the letter I discovered where you authorize her actions. I wonder how that might complicate the narrative.
Are you prepared to risk the security of the Grey Wardens over this?
You may be surprised to learn that I care very little about the security of the Grey Wardens.
Stay away from the Blight, and do not pester the Grey Wardens with any more of your nonsense.
He seems upset. Was it something I said?
You just blackmailed him.
You have blackmail material on the leader of the Grey Wardens just lying around?
Of course not. Where would I obtain something like that?
Oh, you were bluffing. That's actually scarier.
Magister Dorian Parvis, at your service. A mutual friend thought you might require some support.
Maevaris Talani, of the Shadow Dragons?
The very same.
So you're a Shadow Dragon.
What's your relation to the Shadow Dragons?
About a decade ago, Maevaris and I started a political faction called the Lucerni. We were going to change Tevinter for the better. Everyone would recognize the common sense benefits of our approach, and we'd all live happily ever after.
I take it that didn't happen.
Maevaris was framed, kicked out of the Magisterium, and the Lucerni were dissolved. So she took the movement underground.
The Shadow Dragons.
Since I still haunt the Magisterium, that makes me the Shadow Dragon's man on the inside.
Okay, but I do need the First Warden.
So now what? The First Warden tried to have me locked up. I need the Wardens on my side.
Jowen Glastrom is not the Order. He's more politician than Warden. No Grey Warden worth the name sits in a Menrathus lounge sipping wine. You need the Wardens? Look for the ones out there fighting the Blight. In the meantime, the Shadow Dragons will keep a close watch on the Venatori. Good luck. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon.
All right.
Only the veil stood between us and a world of blighted darkness. But on this side, the gods could only tap a trickle. They had to turn that trickle into a flood. They sure could have used Solus's dagger to rip open the Fade. But some foolish mortal had taken it.
It's me.
So, they'd have to create a dagger of their own.
Spooky.
Drowning the world in blight was just a matter of time.
Just a matter of time. All right.
I need to talk to Varric.
Okay, let's do that. One, two, three. All right, let's jump straight back to the lighthouse then. Talk to Varric. We'll do some codex reading once we've finished talking to Varric, next time anyway. So, let's talk to Varric.
There you are. I haven't seen much of you lately. I was getting worried. Everything all right? Wait, that dagger. I've seen it before.
Solus was using it at the ritual site.
No, before that. Shit, it can't be. Look at it, Rook.
Of course I've looked at it. I have it.
I've been fidgeting with this thing since I picked it up, Varric. I know what it looks like.
Remember that story I told you about me and Hawk, Meredith and Orsino? How the trouble started in Kirkwall? On our expedition to the Deep Roads. That's what we found. That's what my brother tried to kill us for. An idol made of red lyrium. That sang a song which drove anyone who heard it mad.
Are you sure it's the same thing?
Oh, look at it. It's changed, but it's the same size. Same ring at the top. Not to mention, it's pure lyrium. No one, not even the dwarves in Orzammar, work pure lyrium like that. It's too dangerous.
If that's true, if this dagger is the red lyrium idol from your story, how did Solus cleanse it of the blight?
I have no idea. I can't believe you found it.
Oh, hey, Rook. I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
No, go ahead.
No. Something wrong?
Things are weird, but I'm adjusting, I think. That's not what I came in here for, though.
All right, Harding. What's on your mind?
So, the Wardens. I know some. A married couple Varric and I met while we were tracking Solus.
I'd almost forgot about that. I really am getting too old for this shit.
You think they'll talk to us? After the first Warden and everything?
It's worth a try. I can write them and hope.
Let's do that.
Okay. Let's see who's in our corner.
Sounds good. Get some Wardens on our side.
Normally, my advice on befriending abominations would be don't. In this case, just keep an eye on him.
Will do. Definitely will keep an eye on Lucanus. Alright. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Next time we will probably do a little bit more character quests. Do some codex reading of the last few that we got in this episode. And then go meet the Warden contact. Alright. Have a great day. Bye everyone.